Hello everyone, and this week I want to share with you three of the phases of the culture shock, the three first ones: honeymoon, frustration, and the adjustment phase, and how I went through these three phases. I have arrived in China 5.5 months ago, and I will be here 3.5 months more. Between 12th of September and 20th of October, I considered this was the first phase, the honeymoon. So between my arrival and my birthday, let's say. I guess that the honeymoon usually lasts shorter, but for me, since I think I'm a bit, in general, more open-minded, so I think it took more time for me, because during all these 6 weeks, everything for me was new and interesting. Even if I didn't like it, was like, they drive different, I don't appreciate it, yeah, but it's interesting. They differently, yeah, it's different, but it's interesting. And it was also the time to get to know people, discovering who they are, the people I work with. So they were also interested in getting to know me, so they were asking me a lot of questions, taking me to some places, and I was discovering. So it was always very interesting, different food, different language, and also, even when people didn't give me much information, that was something I discovered in the beginning. Chinese, they don't share much, you need always to ask and ask for more. And also the spitting on the streets, so that was something I didn't appreciate that much. So after that, I went through the second phase, which is the frustration phase, and I call it the F phase, because it's fucking difficult, And it's also when I miss the three Fs: family, friends, and food. I miss them really a lot. I tried, even it was the time I tried to cook some Portuguese food, try to have more Skype meetings with my family and my friends, because I was feeling lonely as well. Because the host office from Isaac is 800 kilometers from here. There's no Isaac members, no other trainees here, so it was very difficult for me. It gets very difficult to communicate with people because we don't speak the same language, and their English is also limited. The internet is always a problem. There's no Google, there's no YouTube, there's no Facebook, so you need to find a way to access these websites, and it's more difficult, it's slow. Also, when people are all the time spitting on the street, and it's like, oh my god, this is disgusting. Also their eating habits, oh my god, I'm eating with pigs. And I know it's very difficult, Also because here they work so much in the school where I am. We work every day, so there's low social and cultural life. It's difficult to engage with people. So that phase for me, it was very, very, very difficult. I even decided it was time to get more along with the other internationals in this city. And I felt that during the first meetings we were sharing everything that we didn't like about China, and it felt in a way really, really good. And it reached the point, and like the beginning of February, I was asking myself, am I stupid? I left my country, I left my family, I left my friends to be here doing this alone. Am I losing my time? And then I understood, no, I'm actually very brave. I travel half the world to do a different job, to be in a country where I don't speak anything of this language. I don't know almost anyone. So I'm actually a very brave person, and I've been learning a lot by being here, learning from another culture, learning about myself, developing, create a better me, better person. And I think recently I've entered the third phase, which is the adjustment phase. I think the last 2-3 weeks I've been going through these routines, Now I know where to buy food, I go always to the same place, I already know some words on how to communicate with them, to ask for the food. People already know me, they already know what I'm buying, how much do I want to buy. I know the places where I can go and do some sports, do some jogging, where we can have some activities, go to the cinema, go to the park. I'm already okay with their eating habits, I already can expect also the spitting. Now every time they spit, I just call them pigs in Portuguese. I even think I should do some kind of social activity or empowerment to change this habit in Chinese people or something like that. It's just, I know, so I care less, it's normal, and I'm just used to it now. So for example, one of the things here is that they eat at different times of the day, and at the beginning it was like, oh my god, why do they eat at different times than we do in Portugal. But now I've realized that their eating habits are healthier than the ones we have in Portugal. And I'm thinking like, will I be able to keep these eating habits when I'm back in Portugal? Most probably not, because people will say, why are you having dinner at 6 p.m? Come on, we have dinner at 9 p.m. Yeah, but that's completely unhealthy in like normal lifestyle habits, let's say. And I think it will be difficult to keep that in Portugal. And I think there are more things I'm learning here and changing in myself that will be positive when I go to back to Portugal or to any other country. So I think now it's getting pretty easier to be here. I'm going out and I'm enjoying much more. Also, I'm already counting the days left that I still have to work and stay here. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to enjoy, I need to do something new, I need to try these things and do something cool. So I think this was me during these 3 phases, and now I went through those. Thank you, bye. And then I went to the second phase, the frustration. I think that was after my birthday, in the end of October until mid of February, let's say. It's okay. I hate everything, you know. I hate the fact that I couldn't communicate with people, and also sometimes the difficulties with the internet that caused me some troubles. Okay.